Trust signals, specifically
Oh,
reviews, kind of moving on, right? That's huge, reviews, right? Um, you expand on reviews, Judd.
huh?
Reviews, trust
Oh,
signals.
reviews. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
having
no, we're kind of moving
in this.
on to trust signals, specifically reviews.
Yeah, well, I would say trust messaging, whether they be reviews, badges, showing that you're experts and or whatever, like made in the USA, even like all that kind of
Yeah, yeah.
stuff.
Certification, warranty information,
That's
lifetime
happens to be
warranty.
Yeah, that happens to be one of the biggest A/B testing factors. So, when you do conversion rate optimization, you want to test actually the page and the site. So, the one way that we also would test is by doing different variations of that page. Because
Gotcha.
one size usually doesn't fit all, and sometimes you have to really test things to see. So, you might add reviews on there. You might add, trust messaging where it's like the badges of sort, whether it be guaranteed or your money back, those type of things. So, and then,
That's another big one too. Yeah, return policy. Nine out of ten
oh, yeah,
times, 9 out of 10 times, I buy on Amazon because
yeah,
it's so easy to return something. They're not gonna hassle me. I can just do it
yeah.
through the app. I can take it to a UPS store or a Whole Foods.
SSL badge certificates, security certificates, even though that every site's pretty much secure now, but
Yeah,
that's been
I would say that one's kind of desensitized now. I mean, that's like if you don't see that in your browser, if you don't see that in your browser, just close the tab out.
But I think with especially older generations, they still like seeing
Good
that.
point. That's actually a very good point. Yeah, I guess the older generations actually they're not. I don't want to say smart enough, but they're just not fine-tuned enough to look at the browser Chrome and see that it's actually secure.
Well, I think they've been beat up more than the younger generation as far as knowing how things are not secure back in the day. It was the Wild West. So yeah, I would say that they've been through the ringer with that, where younger generations, they just assume it's secure.
Right, right,
That's
right.
what I think anyway. But
You know,
return policies and refund, clear return and refund policies right on the page, like having guaranteed refund 30 days, or whatever it is, just little words like that as far as that type of messaging. And,
right, right.
and if,
Just to build that consumer trust.
yeah.
Reviews. Reviews
Oh
are
yeah, we're
huge.
talking about reviews.
Review. What? I'm sorry. What's that?
No, you asked me about reviews and then I went
Well,
into,
it's all part of the same subtopic, right? Reviews are a trust signal, right? If you have a
yeah.
product that has a 1 out of 5 stars, that's not a good trust signal for somebody, right?
Yeah, well, and that's the other thing too. You don't want to put that on your site. Like if you have bad reviews, don't put it on your site. Like that's not going to help your conversion.